a number of people reach out and ask me to do a video about an exchange that took place on Facebook between Gilbert Councilmember Chuck Bongiovanni and community activists surrounding the state of Gilbert in terms of teen violence. There is a community Facebook group called East Valley Voices Against Teen Violence that was created after Preston Lord's death before any arrests were made, that is full of community activists. And Councilmember Chuck Bongiovanni posted on there about arrests that Gilbert police had made of teen boys who had been involved in car break-ins. He was looking for a kudos or an attaboy or, well done, Gilbert's on top of it, and that is not the response that he got. Instead, he took a lot of heat because Chief Soelberg gave an interview, and I already talked about the interview, and in Chief Soelberg's interview, he said that there had been no teen violence cases since March of 2023. And community activists were quick to point out, oh, well, really? Remember that whole incident where teen boys, bunches of them, shot fireworks into a barn that was full of other teens? Doesn't that count as teen violence? Or there was another case in the Seville area, the Seville neighborhood, where 4 teens participated in an attack on another teen. 2 of them were arrested for being involved in the physical violence aspects of that attack, and 2 of them simply were recording. Somebody else pointed out that these teens that they had arrested in response to the car break-ins had guns with them, so that should count as teen violence. I don't think that anybody in Gilbert expects that a place of 300,000 people is going to be crime-free, or that anybody expects that teens are never going to engage in criminal behavior or violent behavior. That is just not a realistic expectation. But what people are angry about is what they see as the continued dismissiveness of the police and the Gilbert leadership. When Chief Soelberg says there have not been any cases of teen violence since March of 2023, he is talking very specifically about random attacks on unknown victims. He means Gilbert Goons violence. And because they didn't call it Gilbert Goons violence ever, they used this teen violence code for Gilbert Goon violence, it feels like you're being entirely inaccurate when you say there's been no teen violence cases. Of course there's been teen violence since March of 2023. There is an ongoing lack of trust by the Gilbert community for leadership and police because of the language that police have used, the language that leadership uses, and just that failure to ever initially take accountability. There's been no forgiveness there by the community towards leadership and police. So the language that they use will continue to be very heavily scrutinized. What you meant to say was there have been no Gilbert Goons cases, no anonymous attacks on unknown assailants. You don't actually mean there hasn't been any teen violence. And because of that, people are jumping all over Chuck Bongiovanni and Chief Soelberg. Today, one of the boys who shot the firework at the barn with the teens in it and burned it to the ground will be sentenced as a juvenile. We will likely find out what that sentencing is later today.
Thank you for watching. If you have any questions about family law, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and we'll do our best to provide answers. If you're in Arizona and need legal help, don't hesitate to contact us at Modern Law. If you're looking to represent yourself, we have free resources available at Win Without Law School. You can also join our Modern Divorce Support Group on Facebook for community support. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.